This trader right here has made over 641% in the last 24 hours. The next trader has made over 322%, followed by 305% and 287%, all in the last 24 hours. Myself, when you scroll up, you can see I've actually made about 6.91% so far today, and that is about $321 actually made. Now imagine if we are copying the trade of this particular person with, let's say, $100 or $1,000. If you're starting with $100, it simply means so far today you've made about $600, and if you're actually doing that with $1,000, it simply means you've actually made about $6,000 all in 24 hours. So what if I tell you could actually copy the trades of these people and make the same results with them, all from the comfort of your home? Now you don't need to do anything. All you just have to do is fund your crypto account. It could be Binance, it could be Bybit, or any crypto exchange, and then connect it to this platform and start making that amount of profit without stress. This video is about copy trading, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can actually copy the trades of these people and then replicate the same result and make the same amount. So I'm going to talk about the following thing. 1. What is copy trading? 2. How do you set up your copy trading account and copy these people so that you can replicate the same result? If you like videos like this, make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to hit that bell icon right now so that you get notified when I release awesome videos like this. Let's get started. What is copy trading? Copy trading is the ability to automatically copy positions opened and managed by other selected individuals. So let me explain this better. Now let's say we have two traders, Uche and Emeka. Now Uche is a professional trader, while Emeka doesn't have much idea in trading. What Emeka could actually do is to copy what Uche is doing and then make the same profits with Uche without having that same knowledge with Uche. And that is how copy trading works. So let's get started with how you can actually do this. That one we are going to use in this video is called League of Traders. And finally, I'm going to copy someone in this platform with about $5,000, and I'll come back in the next 60 days to give you the result. First thing you're going to do is to use this website. I left the link in the description, so go ahead and click on that link. It's going to direct you straight to this particular section. Now the next thing to do is you can continue with Google, continue with Binance, and continue with email. For me, I prefer email, so I'm going to click on email, and right here I can put in my email address. Okay, so this is my email address. I'll click on continue, and next I can type my name, Crypto Uche, and click on create account. And next a code will be sent to me, so I'll go to my email right now and get that code. And here's the code, so I'm going to copy it and I'll paste it right here and click on continue. Alright, so next I'm going to type my password, so you can see that my account has logged in. This platform is available on website just like I'm doing right now, and it's also available as an app, so you can use any of them as an example. You can actually use the same step for anyone, but for me I think I prefer to use the app. So I can go ahead and click on this right here. If you don't have the app, click on it and it will direct you to install the app. So me, I already have it, and then it took me to this section where this is the home page. So next thing you're going to do once you've installed the app is to click on profile, and now you're going to click on sign in. So click on continue with email and put your email here and click on continue. So I'm going to go to my email and get the code that was sent to me. So here's the code. I'm going to paste it and click on continue, and right now I have logged in, so I can click on close, and this is the home page over here. So before I'll show you how to copy, let's look around there. So we've actually explored the main section where we saw the trades of each person. I can also click on this profits 24 hours and change it to 30 days, and right here you should be able to see the profit made by each person in the last 30 days. You can also switch it to all and click on confirm. Alright, so you can see the first person here is about 2,800%, and just like that. Alright, so the next thing here is at the top here you can see copy leaders. I can click on it and you can see a group of leaders right here. So the first person here is about 356% in past 30 days. You can also switch it to all 24 hours depending on what you want. And there's also a special feature here that lets you navigate this with exchange. So you can see this section written all exchanges. I'm going to click on it and you can see some selected exchanges here: Binance, BitMEX, Bitomb, and Bybit. So any of them, any of these exchanges you use, you can actually use it to do this copy trading. So let's say you use Binance, for instance. You can click on Binance, and it's going to filter it based on traders on Binance. So the first person here has made about 166% in the past 30 days. You can also switch it to 24 hours. Click on confirm, and you're going to see how much each person have made in the past 24 hours. And let's try all. Click on confirm, and you can see the profit so far. So you can also switch to, let's say, Bybit, and you can see each of the profits, and let's say 30 days or 24 hours. Click on confirm, and you can see how much they've made in the past 24 hours. So that is basically what this section does for you. And then there's finally the league section right here, where you could actually join a league of traders and make the same profit with them. All right, so let's go back to home. Let's go back to main, and at the bottom here you can see other options like timeline. So timeline is more like a social media. It's more like your regular social media platform where you see what other persons actually post. But the thing here is most persons here are posting in, this should be Korean language or something, but you can see English, and few persons are writing English and different languages anyways. So next you can see news section. Now the news section actually tells you latest information in the crypto market, and you can also explore it with other ones over here. And let's try services finally. So not much over here, but you can just see few services and all of that. Since we are done with how you can actually navigate this platform, let's start with how to set up our copy trading account. Now we're already done with creating our account. Now the next thing to do is to start copying someone. So before doing that, the first question you're going to ask yourself is, what platform do you have your money on? So if you have your money on Bybit, then you can actually copy someone on Bybit. If you have your money on Binance, then you can actually copy someone on Binance. If you have your money on Bitomb and any other exchange, that is where you copy the particular person. So you can actually also start with looking out for each of these traders and finding out which of them is best for you. Then you go ahead to find out which platform they actually use before you start copying them. Let's go back to the leaderboard over here, and let's click on copy leaders, and let's start by exploring Binance, for instance, and let's set it at 30 days. So we can see each of these persons over here. So these persons are Binance traders. So I can click on this person, and I can see that in the past 30 days he has made about $17,000 for people copying him, and his win ratio is about 97%, which is really great. Okay, so you can see asset balance is about $19,000, and these are the current position is on Ondo with about 28% made so far. You can see some trades he has actually taken in the past 30 days, in the past few days, which is really nice. Like, he has been making profit upon profit. I'm not going to recommend anyone for you, but what I'm going to do is to guide you on how to find the proper person. All right, so let's try with the second person, and you can see how much he has made so far. In the past 30 days is about 140%. That is about $3,600. And you can see some of the trades he has been taking, but I like to look at the win ratio. So his win ratio is about 73%. The first person is quite higher, and just like that. Now there are some persons that are aggressive traders that actually use big leverages. So you just have to, sometimes you don't have to get greedy about the amount you make. Making 100%, 200% in a month is actually great. You don't have to make 500%, 1000% in a month where you end up risking your account. So it's proper you try to manage your risks and don't follow people that are degens instead of real traders. Okay, so for me, I think I will go with the first person over here, which is about 166%, because his win ratio has been very good and all of that. All right, so next thing, since we've actually found out that, okay, this person is using Binance, and we found out that he's actually a very good trader, so what you can do is to click on copy. You'll notice that the minimum amount you need to use to copy him is about $200, and every profit you make, it takes about 30%. The platform takes about 30% while you take the balance, and that applies to the next person. For the next person, when you click on copy, you can see it also needs $200, and that is the minimum amount you must have in your account before you can start copying this person. All right, so let's try someone on Bybit. So let's say Bybit, for instance, and let's say this guy over here. and we'll click on copy. So the minimum amount for this person is $700. That is what you must have in your account before you can start copying him. So make sure you check out for that before you start copying anyone. But I'm going to copy this first person over here on Binance. So to set it up, I can do it two ways. I can click on him, click on copy, and you can see you don't have a Binance API key. Click on it to add key and click on add exchange. Or you can also add it from this method. Click on profile and click on connect. So select the exchange you want. So for me, I want to use Binance. I'll click on it, and right here you can continue with the steps. So any of them is actually fine. So let's continue from here. I'll click on enter manually, and the next thing to do is to go to the Binance app right now and continue this video. Okay, so this is the home page of Binance. You're going to click on the left top of the screen here. Now you're going to click on more services and scroll down. So when you scroll down, you get to this section where it says API management. Now you're going to click on it. So note that you should have created your futures account before. Now I believe most of you are already trading futures, but if you don't, just go to the futures section and do that. You can do that by going, let's go back and click on futures, and once you click here, you should be authorized to enter some input for you to start trading futures. But you can see mine just went through right away because I have already done it before now. So let's go back to API services. Let's go back to API management. All right, so it's opened up. The first thing you're going to do is to click on this check mark over here and scroll down a bit. Click on I've read and then click on confirm. Click on confirm again, and you'll be authorized to enter some details, some password and all of that. So for me, I'm using my passkey, so that is currently unchecked. So next, I'm going to click on create API and leave it on self-generated. Click on next. Now over here, the label could be League of Traders. Just type something like this, and then click on next. Click on you need to actually do some security login, so click on it and sign in. So right now I have created my account. You can see my League of Traders account over here. I can click on this drop down over here and I can scroll down. Now next thing I'm going to do is to click on edit, and right here I'll click on enable spot and margin trading and then enable futures trading. Now depending on what you want, but for me I want spot trading and margin trading and then futures trading, no other thing again. And you can see that right here you see enable withdrawal, it is not checked. That means the person cannot withdraw your money. What this platform will do is to only copy the trades for futures, spot and margin trading, and you make money. But you can see that the person does not have authorization to withdraw your money. So that is one way to be safe. All right, so since that is done, next thing we are going to do is to copy this API key right here, and we'll go to League of Traders, and right here we can put the name. So name is League of Traders, and API key, you paste it. So the next is secret key. To do that, you go back to Binance and copy this right here, and don't forget to click on save. Once you're done with that, click on save so that it will be saved right away. Okay, so I need to enter some authorization again, and I'll do that. And so when you scroll down, you can see that enable reading, enable spot and margin trading, enable futures trading are all done. So for a secret key, you just copy this, click on copy and go back here. Now paste it over here and click on I have used this IP address, and then click on register. So it is going through right now. So you can see API registration successful. I can also view how much I have in my wallet right now by clicking on my portfolio, and we'll just give it some seconds for it to open up very well. You can see my current Binance details right here. So now for the next step, what you're going to do is to go back to your Binance account, and you should have funded some money in your futures account. So you should, if you have USDT, what you're going to do is to transfer it from your spot account or from your funding account to your futures account. Simply click on transfer select USDT and change it to futures, USDM futures, and put in the amount you want to transfer. Click on confirm, and the money will go over to your futures account. Now remember that the minimum you must have is $200. That is the minimum. So transfer it, and then that will go to your futures account. And if you want also, if you want also trade spot, that means you also need to have some money in your spot account so that you can use that. So make sure you leave some money in your spot account, but the fixed amount of futures should be at least $200. Okay, so you go back, and right here, let's go back to leaderboard. And let's select the person who wanted to copy, which is this first person over here. Right, so I'll click on copy, and now you can see that it's no longer showing add API key, rather it is showing that I've already added it, and you can see my balance of $250 is showing there. So I'll click on it, I'll click on next. Now you can see that there's something written mirror mode off. You can set it on it or you turn it on. Now what this simply means is, let's leave it on mirror mode off. It simply means that if you have $200, let's say you have $900 in your wallet, and the person you're copying has $900, what is going to copy for you? Whenever that person places a trade, the only thing that will enter the trade is $200. But if you have it turned on, it simply means that if you have $900 and your leader has $200, and then your leader places a trade, what we activate is your full $900 and not the $200. So anyone is actually fine, but I think I'll just leave it on mirror mode off. Right, so I'll click on next. Now this is your stop loss right here, and it simply means stop loss is very important because losses are inevitable. So you can untick it and continue, or let's go back to it and tick it and then put in the amount you might be willing to risk. So some persons might not be willing to risk all their capital. So you can say I want to just risk like 20% of my money, which is about $50, or I want to risk like 30%, which is like $75, depending. Even 10% is like $25, depending on what the kind of risks you want to take. But if you want to follow the person you're copying blindly, then you select this right here, and that means you're copying that person blindly. But you can see that stop loss is actually recommended so that you are able to manage your risks properly. So for me, I'll just do like 20%, but in my next account I might not do anything at all. I might just leave it that way, depending. So I'll click on next, and the next one right here is take profit. Choose to take profit at any point of your time, or you can leave it like this, and that way you get to take profit based on when the person closes the trade. So if you want to take profit on your own discretion, you can say okay, at 20% or 30% take profit for me, or at 20%, depending. But I'll just leave it this way and allow the person to do it, and then click on next. All right, so you can see all of the settings right here, and now you're going to click on next, and there's a disclaimer right here. Click on I confirm, then click on agree and start copying. So you can see congratulations, you have successfully set up your copy trading. So I can click on I understand, and that is done. So this is my account. My account is currently running. I can go to my profile right now, and you can see that no trade has been placed so far. I just have a total of $299.8 right here. That is my total money. But in my futures account, I have about $250. You can see it right here. So, and my spot account, I have about $49. So this is all of the steps on how to start copying someone. Now, if a trade is actually opened and you want to close it on your own discretion without waiting for the person, you can come to this profile section here and tap on close trade. But mine, you can see that no trade is actually opened right now. But let me switch to my second account where I'm actually copying with about $5,000, and let's see the settings over there. All right, so this is my main account. I'll click on profile, and right here you can see I'm up by 7% in the past 24 hours. My money is just about $5,015, and you can see the trades that are currently opened. So if I want to close this trade, I can just click on this one right here and click on market close, and this trade will close. If I want to close this one, you can see I'm currently on profit on each of them, and that is basically it. So that is all of the steps. If you want to stop copying a particular person, you can go back to the person you are copying. So for me, I'm copying this first guy over here. You can just click on him. You can see I just opened my second account and a trade has been activated right away. So let me just go and cancel the trade. I'll click on it, click on market close, click on close, and I've actually closed the trade right here. You can see how easy it is. So to delete the API key, click on this and then go back to click on more services. This is Binance, and then click on API management, and I can click on delete, click on confirm, and right now I've deleted it. If I go back to my app, you can see I still have the trade open. So what I can do is just to manually close it myself. Click on close position, click on confirm, click on confirm sell, and that's done. So I have my money back in my account, and I can also transfer it over to my spot account. Click on max, click on confirm, and that is done. So that is basically all of the steps. If you are using Bybit, so you're going to go to the website bybit.com. Now if you're in Nigeria, you need a VPN to access this website, so turn on your VPN. But if you're outside Nigeria, you don't need a VPN to do this. Right, so you're going to click on this human icon over here and scroll down to where it says API. So click on it and click on understood. So next thing you're going to do is move over to this section over here and click on create new key, and next thing you're going to select the system generated API keys. So click on it. Right, so next you're going to put in your name over here. So my name is Uche Crypt. So next thing, leave this API transaction on that, leave it like that, don't change it to any other thing. Right, so you're going to scroll down. So to the API key permission, you're going to select read write, and next below it you're going to select this only IPs with permission are granted. All right, so over here you're going to copy and paste this IP address I just pasted right here. I'll leave this in the description box, so make sure to check it out and get the right IP address. So you're going to scroll over here and select unified trading. So all of this should be ticked for you, and then I'll scroll down again, and over here I'll click on assets, and all of these should be ticked for you. Then you come down and come over this withdrawal and uncheck it. Every other thing is okay. So you scroll, so you come over here and you click on submit. So you'll be authorized to get some SMS code from your phone number to verify that it is you. So click on it, and next you get your Google 2FA and put it over here and click on next step, and here you go. This is your API key. So you copy your API key and you paste it in the API section, and then the next one is API secret. So copy and also paste it and save it, and that is basically all the steps. Now note that it is important to keep this API, you get this API key copied very well, because if you misplace it, I'm not sure you can able to get it again. That means you need to generate another one by going over the steps again. So that is basically the step. If you want to also delete, come back here and click on delete, click on confirm, and that is it. You've actually deleted it. Is that easy. So guys, this is all of the steps on how to set up your copy trading account and make the same money just like the same person you're copying. Now I'll also recommend that you go to Twitter and then join League of Traders, and also follow them on Telegram to get latest information about them. And don't forget that I'll also make another video in the next 60 days to tell you how much I would have made from that $5,000 I actually used to copy another trader. So let's see what the result is going to be in the next 60 days. So if you want to see that, make sure you have liked this video and subscribe to this channel, and click on that bell icon so that you see that video whenever I release it. If you want to find out how to do spot trading, futures trading, and how to make money in crypto, then click here to watch now.